Live 3:48 p.m. just outside of Toronto time. It's good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Here we are, Super Bowl Sunday, just a couple hours away. So I'm gonna come on, share a scent of the day, share some picks, some predictions, and go on our way. But it's good to see you guys. It's been a while. It has been a while, but come on in. Come on in, say hello, like the stream, let us know what you're wearing. Let us know how life is treating you guys. It's good to see everybody. What is up? Yeah, Chuck. Chuck is up. First one here. Chuck, first. Good for you. First one, Chucky, you got it. In the bag. Good to see Chuck. Let us know what you guys are wearing. Super Bowl Sunday. Who is excited? Who is excited? Who's got a favorite team in the Super Bowl? Not me. I'm just a passing observer. No favorite teams. That way we can always pick a new one. But yeah. Let us know what you guys are wearing. Chucky says hello. Chamber of Six. Sheev, what's happening in Fahrenheit? Parfum. Enrique, good to see Enrique. How you doing? Hello. Moose, you son of a. What is happening? Good to see Moose. Let us know how you guys are doing. Let us know what you're wearing. Nice vanilla. It is a nice vanilla, isn't it? Fahrenheit Parfum is really nice and warm. Turned on. What's happening? Terre Parfum for me. Very nice. Max, how are the pull-ups going? They're going so great. I think I did pull-ups was yesterday. Just got back from the gym about an hour ago. We had lunch. Just preparing for the Super Bowl, Max. But yeah, pull-ups are going great, really. I'm really enjoying pull-ups. Today was chest day. Yeah, pull-ups are going. Yeah, I mean, the lats, it's a lot of hard work, but the lats are always thanking me. But yeah, pull-ups are great. How are you doing? How are your pull-ups going? Lils, missed you. That's nice to hear. Missed you too, Lils. Let us know what you're wearing. What should I wear for Super Bowl party Sunday? Wear whatever you feel like. What do you feel like wearing? Going for Eagles. Any prediction, Lils? What's the score going to be? And why are you going for the Eagles? I think I know why Lils is going for the Eagles. I think I know why. Because of her location and trying to protect that. I know, the legacy. Trying to protect the legacy, eh, Lils? Okay, protect the legacy. Go for it. You guys deserve the legacy. What's my scent of the day? I went with something light and sensual today because I was at the gym, but I want to apply something fresh and clean now. I went with this vanilla Diorama, and I've been wearing a lot of Dior's lately in the last week or two, only because we're supposed to do a top 5 with Rich, top 5 Dior Privé, and that was supposed to happen actually 2 days ago, Friday, but there was a bad mix. There was a mix-up. So we'll probably do it next Friday. So yeah, Rich wasn't feeling really well, and I had an appointment. I made 2 appointments, one with Rich and one with the water meter guy at the same time without realizing, because I made the appointment a couple weeks ago, and then I get like a knock at the door. The guy's here to change the water meter. I was like, oh shit. How am I gonna pull this off? But yeah, we'll do it next week. It's fine, totally fine. Let us know your scent of the day. Is that shirt a little too low cut? You think so? I think it's cut perfectly fine. It goes down past my belly button, and that's longer than usual. What are those bottles behind? Perfume bottles. Guys, like the stream. Hit the like, double tap the screen. 16 people only 5 likes. Well, there's only 5 people that like the stream. Rich is here. What is happening, Rich? Good evening from over here. What's happening, Drawn By? I wore B683 today, but seen sniffing Egoist now after watching Rich's rotation. Good stuff. Who is watching the Super Bowl? Who is not watching the Super Bowl? Who's not interested? No, I'm anti anything Taylor. Ooh, what did Taylor do to you, Lils? Taylor got Lils in her feelings. What cities are fighting today? So we got Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs. Probably the two most deserving teams to be there. You know what I mean? Like really, really good teams. And I mean, either team is capable of winning this game. What's the food menu? Not too much junk. No, I've already had dinner. And I went to the grocery store to look for some snacks. And I didn't get too many things. You know, I went through the ice cream aisle. I was like, what do I, no. I left all the ice cream there. What else? I went through the chocolate aisle. I didn't grab any chocolate. I went through the chip aisle. I didn't get any chips. I had sour cream and onion in my hand. I didn't get any chips. I was like, what do I really want? I got a sourdough bread and I got cinnamon toast crunch. Those are my treats. Those are my treats for the game. I've got a Diet Coke, a cold one to go, prepared. So I'm ready. What's on your guys' food menu? We had pizza on Friday, so, and we have wings quite often. I like the stream for Dior, for Demache. Bring back Demache. What's happening, Dushan? I'm still suffering with the flu. Yeah, get better soon, man. Yeah, it's better that we skipped it. Get some rest, and he'll be better on Friday. Nuit de Fleur. That's actually a good fragrance. Nuit de Fleur. Perfume Snobs, what's happening? Good to see Perfume Snobs in number 5, Premiere. Eugene double booked. How often do you do that? It's been a while since I've double booked. It's been a while. But, you know, sometimes things slip, you know? And I'm allowed to slip here and there. Slip here, a slip there, a slip everywhere. Right. We're human. Andre, Eagles got this one. Ooh, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, I want to hope so too. They got a great team. I love Saquon. The running back is amazing. You know what I mean? The whole team is great. But, I mean, Kansas is dangerous. Kansas, I don't know if they got this one for sure. I would love for that to happen. Just because you get tired of seeing the same team win over and over and over again. But then again, it'd be nice to make like more history, more dynasties with Kansas. Are you coming around vanilla diorama? Well, no, I'm wearing it. I mean, there's so many other vanillas that I do prefer. But just getting to learn it. Very soft, and sensual. Yeah, very soft, sensual. A bit boozy. Very citrusy. I find this very citrusy. The rum is not too heavy. The cacao is not too heavy. It's all very like light and airy and transparent. I would call this like one of the lighter Diors. All the other ones seem so much heavier than this one. And I'm not sure why. I mean, why they changed the direction. What's the prediction? Man, this is so tough, isn't it? Let's predict this. Let's put a poll here. Start a poll. Let's see here. KC Chiefs. All right. I put chefs. No, it's not the chefs. It's the Chiefs. Chiefs. And Philadelphia Birds. I'm hoping that the Birds win. But I'm not opposed to a Chief. Like, what? I just want to see a good game. I don't want to see a blowout. If we see something that goes right to the end with a game-winning drive from the team's own 10, that would be superb. Drive. Just drive. But I think whoever protects the quarterback the best is going to win. I mean, the game is all about the quarterback. The quarterback is the main star, He's the leader, so whoever can protect their quarterback the best will have the best chance of winning. Mikey V, what's happening in declaration? Mikey, who's going to win the Super Bowl? I mean, you can't doubt Mahomes. He's just a legend. Like, he just keeps coming back time after time after time. He's the guy you want if you're down. Cinnamon Toast Crunch aisle. Yeah. You got to have like a little snack or a little treat for the Super Bowl, right? Is that a self-portrait? That is not a self-portrait. That is Anna Panuto's portrait of self, of myself. A moose saying, get well soon, Ducky. Homer says he is in Twilly au poivre. Hi from Dubai. Hello, Dubai. Eagles will win. What's the score? Give us a score. What's the prediction in the score? I'm going to say it's a low-scoring game, probably below 30 points for either team. I don't think either team will score more than 30. They're both really good defensively. Best wishes to buddy Rich and speedy recovery, says Dushan. Which team is Swifty's team? Swifty's team is the KC Chiefs, the red team. The script is that, what's his name, is going to propose. After the game, Kelsey's going to propose to Swift. We'll see. We'll see if it's part of the script or not. What's the first perfume you associate with the word sensual? Allure sensual, get along. But something else, maybe Queer Beluga. Or Cartier's Oud collection is super sensual. Oud and Santal, beautifully sensual. I love that when perfumes like slowly unfold instead of ripping their clothes off all at once and you see everything and you're like, you know, I saw it all. You know, take your time. Take your time. You don't want to see everything at once. You don't want to be left exposed. But yeah, sensual perfumes are gorgeous. Free samples of what? Diptyque. Michael John is in Bois Course. Eagles will win, bro. We got to watch. Who's put money on the game? Anybody? I heard they're taking in roughly like $1.4 billion worth of bets for this game, which is crazy. Just bought Dior Eden Rock and Chanel Coromandel. I think I am done for the year now as I got all the fragrances I have wanted. Sweet. Glad to hear that. Chiefs will win. The fix is in. Lily says 31-27 Eagles. Yeah, that sounds like a good score. Sounds fair enough. Sounds tight. Sounds like a good close game. They got the quarterback who gets all the calls and Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's what we're hoping won't happen. We're hoping that the referees won't decide the game. But that's what happens when you play against the Chiefs. It's like you have to win. You can't lose by a flag, or you got to make sure you take everything into your own hands and don't let the referees decide the game. Chiefs colors suck. They look like Kentucky Fried Chicken employees. You don't like the red and yellow? It's kind of like McDonald's colors, aren't they? Red and yellow. If the game goes for a late drive, Mahomes is lethal there. The team that fumbles the least will win. Yeah, turnovers are a problem. And yeah, you got to protect your quarterback. Will we have quarterback perfume from LDE? I don't know. Maybe the quarterback will be wearing Le Duletic skis. I need my money, buddy. How much money do you need? Eagles can beat the Chiefs, but not the refs. How many of you guys think it's rigged? How many of you think the NFL is rigged or sports in general? Pradeep, what's happening? Happy Sunday. Good to see Pradeep. Let us know what you're wearing. Going for 3, maybe too much pressure. It'd be the first three-peat in NFL history. Your money's on its way. Hold on, Ruben. Money is on its way. Money is always coming, Ruben. But if you get needy like that, you know, it might not show up. Just be chill. Greetings from Germany. Hello, Germany. Hello, Dennis. As I'm from the EU, unfortunately, I am not into American football, but I'm sure it is going to be awesome show. Sent tonight, McKelloff Royal Vintage. Yeah, good to see Germany in the house. How many of you from Europe will be watching the Super Bowl? I mean, is it available for you guys to watch? I mean, here it's huge. It's like the biggest day of the year practically. For television, for ratings, for snacks. I mean, I think the whole economy, it pumps so much money in the economy. You know, people are eating out, they're ordering food, they're drinking, they're going to restaurants, they're partying. Is it me or Super Bowl commercials are getting more lame year after year? You know what's getting more lame year after year? Saturday Night Live. It's not as funny as it used to be. Yesterday, I watched yesterday. I'm not sure if it was live or not, or if it was a record. They had Charlie XCX. Not really my thing, but if they win, he can't propose because that'll cause a streak for number 4. He might not be back for number 4. He's getting old. I mean, he's getting old. And he didn't have the best season. What's happening, Bobby? Any predictions, Bobby, for tonight's Super Bowl? Who's watching and who's not watching? Who just doesn't care at all? Which of Dior Esprits did you like? I'm putting money on some players. So you're a gambling man. Which Dior Esprits I liked? Ombre Nui and Udas Fahan. Those are the two that I smelled, and I thought they were great. And I kind of wish they were the regular Privés. Who wins, Drake or Kendrick? I have no idea what's going on there. Mikey V, you're going to have to fill us in. But I know Kendrick's doing the halftime show. Kind of curious how that's going to work out. If he's going to expose anybody or who else is going to show up with him. I bet you there'll be like a secret guest. What's happening, AW? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. You got the Chiefs. Is anybody watching the pregame shows? Kendrick already won. Let's say quarterback. I do like the teal of the Eagles. The Eagles got a great logo, the Screaming Eagle. What happened to Top Dior Privé? Friday, Jared, Friday. All right, we had some things came up. I know we were supposed to do it last Friday, but I had like an inspection here, and Rich wasn't feeling too good, so we decided together to just postpone it till next Friday. Which team is richer? I'm going to guess the Kansas City Chiefs, but I don't know exactly. They're not, neither of them are like big market teams. You know, it's not like New York or Los Angeles. But I have a feeling that the NFL itself is rooting for Kansas just because of the whole Taylor Swift. Like every broadcast, they show Taylor like 5 times. You know what I mean? We always have an over-under how many times they're going to show Taylor. And they usually show her every time Kansas scores. What's happening, Germs, in Bois d'Argent? Who do you have, Germs, for today? Who do you have for the big game? Of course it's rigged. Half the show will be Kendrick Lamar and knowing Taylor Swift, who blames her ex. Okay. So Matt thinks it's rigged. Anyone else think the NFL is rigged? Or any other sports? Jared is an egoist. Oh, egoist. Egoist. I wonder if any of the Eagles are wearing egoist. Andre says, I don't think it's rigged in general, but some games maybe, sometimes hard to say. Hope there won't be a referee controversy this time. Yeah, for sure. But, you know, wherever there's money involved, you just never know. Money impacts a lot of things. And things get weird, including referees. Rigged NFL, rigged. Is Francis K rigged? Francis K rigged Dior? That's funny because Vanilla Diorama feels more like a Francis K than it does a Kurdian. I mean, a Damashi. Even though it is a Damashi. It's stamped by Damashi. Let us know what you guys are wearing. What perfumes everybody wearing? How is life treating you guys? Double tap the screen, like the stream. Let us know who's going to win the Super Bowl. Who you rooting for? Who do you think is going to win? What's the over-under? I think you're just aging out of Saturday Night Live. Too millennial. Do you enjoy it, Lils? You find it funny? I think that just like the skits are dragged on. There's no humor to them unless they have a good comedian. Saturday Night Live hadn't done a live show since Norm Macdonald roasted The View. Damn, I bet you that was hilarious. The only good thing about Saturday Night Live is Weekend Update. Yeah, I like that. I like the Weekend Update. Charlie XCX, is that by Revlon? It could be Estee Lauder. Not watching, the highways will be empty. What you wearing today? I am in vanilla diorama. Sensual vanilla. Citrusy, clean, fresh vanilla. Will you watch real football? I knew somebody was going to... Where's Rich? I think Rich kind of rages at American football. He's not a fan. He doesn't consider it football. Like, we call your guys' football in Europe soccer. You know what I mean? And hand football down here is American football. We call football. Pripe says, no, I don't care. No idea of these games or teams. I guess they're only big in the U.S. And Americans call it like Super Bowl world champions. Meanwhile, it's only played in the U.S. I don't understand American football. It's an art form. And the whole thing is just to get the ball down the field. The quarterback has to lead. And he's got an offensive line that protects him. It protects him from the defense getting to him. And they can either run the ball, hand it off and run it, or they can throw it downfield. But it's like chess almost, kinda. You know, there's a lot of pieces moving on that board that, you know, it's very intricate. How dare you, Drawn By? It's Charlie from Essex. I do my shopping during the Super Bowl. Lots of ladies out there. No way. Germs, you're not into the Super Bowl? Christine's here in Lost Cherry. Good to see Christine. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Christine? Or does it matter? In fragrance terms, Kendrick is Queer to Russie and Drake is Sauvage Elixir. No way. Is that how it's looked at? So no idea here, eh? No idea. I don't really follow the... Like, I don't listen to rap. I know who some of these guys are, just because you can't, you know, it's all over social media, but it's not something I really follow closely. All available to watch here in the EU, only as a start time, early morning, but, so yeah, start time here is what, 6:30 p.m., like around the Toronto time. But call for night people like me love to watch all USA sports. As I have said, you are masters of making show respect. They are masters of, yeah, putting on a great stage. Football, baseball. Basketball's gotten boring the last couple of years, but it's all production. They put on a huge production, halftime show. You know, planes, firecrackers, explosions, cheerleaders, hot dogs, popcorn, everything, music. Do another poll. How many times will Taylor be shown? Okay, how do I cancel that last one now? Because okay, poll 48 votes. Oh, Kansas City Chiefs 42%, Philadelphia Eagles 58%. All right, that's pretty close though. Is it too early to cancel this? Okay, I'm gonna end the poll and we'll do the over/under on Taylor Swift. And what should we set? What should we set the over/under on Taylor? Floral says 8 times. 8 is a lot, yo. 8 times, but it is the Super Bowl. And look, so it's a 1-hour game, right? The Super Bowl is a 1-hour game, 4 quarters of 15 minutes. But it's gonna last like 4 hours, you know what I mean? With all the fucking commercials and advertising and the blah, blah, the yapping. It goes on for hours and hours and hours. And that's the worst part of it, really. The timeouts, the TV timeouts. I mean, the referees do wear Masonic colors. The arena is shaped like a toilet bowl from an aerial view. I mean, they shape the arena or the stadium around the field. The field is elongated. It's a football field 100 yards by, what is the length? It's not 50, is it? It's not 50 by 100? I don't know what the length is, or the width. Roman, good to see Roman. Scent of the day, synthetic jungle. I really love it for green juiciness in the beginning. That turns into soapy, clean smell in the drying up. Yeah, love synthetic jungle too. A nice floral. Rigged eau de parfum. There was a Riggs on the Washington Redskins. Was it Joe Riggs? Your thoughts on Luka playing for the Lakers? What a surprise. Shocked the world. Good for the Lakers, horrible for Dallas. Kind of a strange move. I think it was a trade that wasn't really done for basketball purposes. Did you hear about the new Bleu de Chanel exclusive? I didn't. Tell me more. Well, what do you mean Bleu de Chanel les exclusive? What does that mean? Are you kidding? Fragcom is more genuine than the NFL. Is the NFL going like WWE? Is that what it feels like? Because that'd be really unfortunate. Because like, let the WWE have that, but let the NFL be real. Like, we want these sports to be real. Like, let's go Eagles for my buddy Fosco. Yeah, Fosco was there 2 years ago. Philly was there 2 years ago. This is a rematch. Kansas City and Philadelphia played 2 years ago. And Kansas won, so must be heartbreaking for Philly fans. I can't even imagine. Do you know where's Marge? And do you know if she got that ass in charge for the Super Bowl? Marge is doing great. I talked to her recently. We talked about doing a stream. Saturday Night Live sucks ass. It does, Jared. It's friggin' horrible. And I usually try and catch it. Like I was out last night. And I came in. I came in specifically at 11:30 just to catch it. And yeah, it's just not. It's just not that. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't. Lily says I don't watch Saturday Night Live. There's maybe 3 lines that hit really good, and it's because I get the joke. The Weeknd album was trash. I didn't stick around for the whole episode. I saw Charlie X. I was like, yeah, this, nah. And I went to go look for football on Fox or ESPN. Guerlain eau de parfum. Diorama is as sweet as Grand Soir. I tell you, it's not as deep. It's very sensual, and it feels a little bit flat compared to Grand Soir. I like this. I like the resins and the smoking Grand Soir. But is it as sweet? I would say no. Not as sweet. I'm gonna guess no. Americans like football. Antonio Hobson, what's happening? Good to see you. Let us know what you're wearing. Oh, Goldman. There you go. Goldman. Are we a fan of the vanilla Diorama? It's not my favorite from the line. It would probably be closer to the bottom of the list, if I gotta be honest. But I think it's better than things like Toba Color or what else did they release? Like, I don't know. It's better than a lot of things, but it's not as good as, you know, some of their better things. Football is warfare. It is kind of a war. With those big helmets and those hits, you know, they're always changing the rules though. If you watch a game from, let's say, 10 years ago, it's a completely different game. It's gone very soft, right? Where the players are getting penalized for striking with their helmets, using their helmets as a weapon, and now they're getting afraid. The players are afraid to tackle. They're afraid to hit. How many times will they try to sack Mahomes? Well, they'll try and sack him every play, but they won't get him. But the Eagles have great defense. I'm with germs. Get to the perfume shopper. What are you guys buying? So I was on my way. I was on my way to Dior yesterday afternoon. I was like, all right, the Bois Talisman has to be out. Talisman. And I grabbed the kids. I was like, guys, get in the car. We're going downtown. Boys, let's go downtown. And then before we got off the driveway, we're all sitting in the car. I'm like, it's a 45-minute drive. I don't want to go all the way down there like last time. I went a couple of weeks ago and they didn't have it. Before I go, I should call them. And I called them. I was like, do you have the new Bois Talisman? And like, no, we don't have anything yet. I was like, oh no. So still no Bois Talisman in Canada. At least that Saks. So a little bit disappointing. And I haven't been able to smell the new Dior 25. Diorama 2025. Pradeep says Damashi Diorama. I didn't know you liked that one. Pradeep. You should present the Preve like the line of scrimmage and see which Preve makes the touchdown. Which Preve would be the quarterback? Would it be Bois d'Argent would be the quarterback? Who would be the offensive line? It would be some big fuckers. Leather Oud, Oud Isfahan. Au Noir would be the offensive line. And we need one more offensive line. Probably Queer Canage. And then wide receivers, we need some light guys, some light and fast guys. Vanilla Diorama could be a wide receiver. It's light. Light and fast. All right, that's a good idea, Lils. Now we need some linebackers. Which Dior Privé would be a linebacker? Dior Parfum is rigged. Why, guy? Thank you for the super chat, 99-cent super chat. Very handy, very thoughtful of you. Appreciate it. Christine says I go for the Eagles because I slept at the Philadelphia airport once due to bad weather, and I love Rocky. I'm wearing my Otani shirt. There's a lot here in this post. I see Otani, I see the Eagles, and Rocky. Yeah. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Rocky's always inspirational. Maybe Drake will come out and the feud was just a show for halftime. Can you imagine the spectacle? Who thinks Drake is done? Taylor needs an album for 2026. Didn't she just release like the Dead Poets? Wasn't that just this year? Or the Eras Tour? What is Eras Tour? What is Dead Poets? Is that the same thing? Oh, for Taylor, more than 5. Okay, let's do the Taylor. So let's end this poll. We got 53 votes. 53% of you have chosen the Eagles. 47% chose the Chiefs. So the vote is shifting. It's getting closer to 50-50. Maybe we should keep it up for a bit more. Hey, Lils, what do you think? It was 24 minutes ago. We'll keep it up for 30 minutes. Remind me in a bit, Lils. My mind is kind of like all over the place. How do I get rid of this poll now? Ugh. Ugh. Where are we here? Otani, Gretzky, just kidding. Nah, Gretzky's the greatest athlete of all time, ever, in any sport. When you compare his records or his numbers, twice a quarter. That's probably what the NFL wants. If the Chefs win the Super Bowl, will Trevor Cooch? What? What's happening? Is that what you want, Galen? Galen, do you want them to get married? Do you want the happy ever ending? Happy ever after ending. Who wants the happy ending? Or who wants the Chiefs to lose and then Buddy just dumps his girlfriend? You got to make more top 10 contents, man. I think there's a lot of top 10 content out there as it is, bro. Everything is top 10. And I know that's the best way to get views. I just got to make more content, actually. That's what I got to do. Yeah, but good advice. Make more content. Yes. Note to self, make more content. Nothing is I love that. Nothing is real, including the content we're watching. We're just imagining. Was WWE ever real? Nah. I think it was always scripted. WWE was scripted from the beginning. Super Scent of the Day, 31 Rue Cambone. I love that. Great choice, Christy. I considered 31, but I thought it might have been too much for the gym. I wore this the other day last week. I wore this a couple days in a row, actually. And this is gorgeous. Santal Majuscule. Rose and cacao and sandalwood. A bit chocolatey, lots of patchouli. Really, really nice. Ambery sandalwood, bit of vanilla. Santal Majuscule. Really, really good. The Weeknd album was amazing. Also love the Luka trade as a Lakers fan. Oh, good. There you go. I mean, you win. You got the best player in the league. I believe that was more of a conspiracy. For conspiracy to what? For the Mavericks to get their casino? Because that's kind of what they're talking about. Dallas traded them away to just to dump all their star players to get a crappy team to convince the NBA in order for them to stay there in Dallas to allow them to open the casino. Love from Northeast India. Hello, India. Good to see India. Yes, it's confirmed. There's a new bleu coming out called Les Exclusive. There's pictures of the bottle already online. No way. It's Bleu de Chanel in a Les Exclusive bottle? That's crazy. What's so exclusive about bleu? It's super inclusive. I mean, it's so inclusive, everybody owns a bottle. Thanks, Pradeep, for the Terre de Hermes review. How's Pradeep enjoying the Terre? The new Terre? Players from former Yugoslavia rules NBA. Who would imagine that? But I am from XU. So I saw a clip on Jokic. They were asking Jokic what it's like to play in the NBA, and does he get bothered by the fans trolling him? He's like, no, I played in Yugoslavia. And then they go to a clip from a game in Yugo, and it's absolutely mental. It looks like military. The fans look like they're in the military. The way they're screaming, like chanting, you know what I mean? All in unison. It looks like a cult, and it just completely blows away what they're doing in the NBA. In the NBA, they're just like, after they score, they're just kind of clapping. But in Yugo, they're standing up. They're doing all kinds of crazy salutes. I want to say salutes. They're doing some interesting salutes. He has a chance for 1,000 goals. I wonder. Toba Color, that's the one you really... No, way too sweet. Christy says, I want nachos. Is that what you want for the big game? What's everyone having for the game? I've already had my chicken and rice. What's a sack? A sack is when the defense tackles the quarterback while the quarterback still has the ball. And if you get that, it's a big play to get the quarterback. Because the whole team, the team's whole job is to protect the quarterback. He has his offensive line. And their only job is to stand there and not allow the defense to touch their quarterback. All they can do is just push. You know what I mean? They just push the defense away from the keep the defense away from the quarterback. But if the defense can pull them down, that's considered a sack. And if you get a lot of sacks at the end of the year, they reward you with a big contract. CTE ain't no joke. Vanilla Diorama is better than all FK's Diars. Is Vanilla Diorama better than Gentle Fluidity Gold? Pradeep. Bobby says, I want nachos too. Nachos sound amazing. Who's having nachos? Who's getting wings? Who's getting pizza? Bois Talisman is so forgettable. I still want to try it. How forgettable, though? Like, how would you because I know it's vanilla. How would you compare it to Diorama? Yo, creme for Bobby. What are you having for the Super Bowl, Christy? I think she said nachos. I want to know what Galen's having. The reason I'm so screwed up is because my dad didn't take me perfume shopping during my formative years. It's not too late, Galen. I can take you daddy shopping. I can take you perfume shopping. And we can find you a daddy at the same time. What's happening, Pat Lester? Sunday Queer Ottoman, Parfum de Empire, lovely suede and iris combo. I don't care for football, but my daughters like Taylor, so I guess I'm for the KC. A lot of the millennial young kids are for Kansas. What part of Canada are you from? The Toronto area. Rocky is a masterpiece script. Taylor releases an album every year, then when all her fans buy that album, she releases the same one with bonus tracks, so they buy that too. That's why she's a billionaire. Drake has a tattoo of Drakkar Noir. No way. You're kidding. You're kidding, right, ML? You're kidding. Of Drakkar Noir. That's crazy. A rotisserie chicken and nachos. What's happening, Milosh? Finding Hermes before Pradeep is a rigged game. Apparently, Paddock is coming back in full production. How do you guys feel about that? Lily says nachos, yum. Do they hit the spot, Lily? Dushan, I have a sample of it, and I'm definitely getting the bottle. Germ says I can go for happy ending. All right. What happens in the happy ending? If they lose, he might propose that's a better story, whether he wins or loses. A small question, what was your first signature scent? I don't think anyone here, Dennis, has a signature scent. I mean, people here own like lots and lots and lots of perfume, and we're constantly wearing different things every day. So I don't have a signature scent. Eugene's fragrances to wear to the gym video is pure gold. I saw your comment, Christine. And not being weird, but you seem like a lovely person. Well, that's not weird. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dick Curry in French Lover. Santal Majuscule is so beautiful. It is so beautiful and warm. Very beautiful and much loved. I've never heard anyone dislike Santal Majuscule. Coconutty. Very coconut, very fruity, but buried. Like you got the fruity tones are buried at the bottom of the base in this perfume. So you have to wait for it to develop, for your body to warm up, for your skin chemistry to expose the coconut. No, Chiefs are winning the poll. Let's see what is happening. No way. Chiefs are coming back. See, I'm glad I kept it up because they were getting smoked. We got 66 votes now. We were at 48 votes, and the Eagles had over like 57%. All right, how do we get rid of this poll here? Yeah, I'm interested in that Bleu de Chanel Les Exclusives. That's really interesting. I'm wondering if that's going to be the next Les Exclusive. Yeah, I believe the casino thing for Dallas, the new owners don't care about basketball. Either that or they want to move the... Yeah, that's kind of like the rumor. I wonder what would have happened if Mark Cuban was still the owner. Is not a Les Exclusive bottle. So it's not... So Bleu de Chanel is a Les Exclusive, but not in a Les Exclusive bottle. Where's this information coming from? Is this official or is this a rumor, like a YouTube rumor? Official on Les Chanel website? Is Christine gonna wear something loud today? Santal Majuscule. They should put number 19 in the Les Exclusive bottle. That was a rumor. I remember that being a rumor. Maybe even Cristal going in Les Exclusive. Xeno was recently discontinued, so I bought it after spraying it. Disappears 30 minutes. Sad but beautiful. No. Okay, so Jared is saying no, it's in a regular blue bottle. It's just called Les Exclusive. They haven't released the notes yet. Interesting. Kind of curious to see where that will go. It's just called Les Exclusive on a blue Chanel. Wow. Never mind bleu. I wish they would bring back a high-end Egoiste and Bois Noir with Les Exclusive. Yeah, that would be good. That's what we want. We have passion for basketball in Serbia. They should put out original Diorama in Les Exclusive bottle too. Yes, everyone will buy. Silver stem though, right? Silver stem Diorama. Why not? The Polish version. Polish can just create his own new silver stem. Have you ever worn tobacco honey? I have. I've worn it quite a bit. I've worn it a lot more than I've worn Patchouli Paris. I've worn, yeah, tobacco honey quite a bit. Here we go, right here. Who else is wearing this? Lots of vanilla, lots of amber, big clove. Question from Christine. Does anyone know if it's possible for two different Les Exclusive fragrances to have the same batch code? I imagine that would be very possible. Batch codes are just the date of production. That's what a batch code signifies. Like at where I work, in our industry, we use batch codes, but we use the Julian date. So we stamp those on all our parts. And it's just to signify date of production. Doc says, love tobacco honey, amazing dry down. So expensive though. Yes. Perfume has, the pricing has skyrocketed. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Gretzky was actually good at defense in the great forecheck. I guess that's what makes him two-way player like Ohtani. Wait, we're talking two different sports here. Two different sports. That's what I want to know, if you'd like Bois Talisman over Vanilla Diorama. Have you tried it, Lily? Who else has tried Bois Talisman? Does anybody like this stuff? Are there any positive reviews of it? Is it easy to visit Canada? I mean, the illegals seem to think so. We got lots of illegals here, so they're getting in somehow. I think Otani can do anything better than anyone, even if he's never done it before. That's very confident of Christine. 51-49 Chiefs in the polls. You left it up too long. Here we go. I'm going to end it right now. No, I mean, it's too close. We can't end it. It's too close. 40 minutes. 51-49 Eagles over the Chiefs. That's your predictions. I mean, your votes. We got 72 votes. 51% of you voted for the Eagles. 49% of you voted for the Chiefs. All right, we'll end it. We'll end it. It's close enough. And then we'll do the Taylor Swift over-under. What's the Taylor over-under? I'm going to guess 5, but I heard somebody say to put 8. 8 might be too many. But it is a 4-hour game. You got to remember, this is a Super Bowl. The halftime show is longer than the regular game. And they'll have a lot more commercials. Are Super Bowls larger than Super Bowls? Depends how big your Super Bowls are. But the Super Bowl is pretty large. What's happening, Jerry? Hi, Eugene. It snowed a lot here in New York. Rooting for the Eagles. I'm sick and tired of Kansas. Send of the day, Patchouli 24. Awesome. So it snowed a lot here last night, too. I was up with the snow. I shoveled the driveway 3 times. We got a lot of snow. I literally sitting outside in the garage all night, just like being with the snow, being the damn snow. But yeah, we got tons of it. And I'm kind of getting sick of seeing Mahomes win every Super Bowl, too. But it's good to see you. Drake really does have a Drakkar and War tattooed. It's on his shoulder. That's kind of cool. Eugene, your signature should be the one your kids remember you by. So my signature fragrance? I don't know if I have a signature even with my kids. Like with family events, when they were younger, I spent a lot of time wearing Diorama and Musk Ravageur. They would certainly remember those. But lately, I think New York Intense they would recognize. Mitsuko they would recognize, definitely. People always say Drakkar Noir smells green and piney, but I don't pick that up at all. It smells like hairspray to me. Are you a perfumologist? I'm a perfumista. I'm not sure what perfumologist means, but I will be if you want me to be. I can be anything you want me to be. Whatever you need me to be, I'll fill that role. Galen needs me to be his daddy and take him perfume shopping, so we're going to do that hopefully soon. Yes, the berry comes through with the rose for me in Santal Majuscule. Berry. So for fruity notes, I get mostly coconut. It's very warm and creamy and soapy. I find it quite soapy. What's happening, Jonathan? Good to see Jonathan sent to the Super Bowl Au Noir Cologne. Good stuff. Who do you got in the Super Bowl, Jonathan? Jeremy Fragrance over Francis. All right, let's do the... give me the over-under on Taylor. 5, 6. What should I put in the poll? I'm going to put 6. How's that? Taylor Swift over under 6. Lily says put 7. Okay, Taylor Swift, 7 showings. Over or under? What's Taylor Swift gonna wear? Men's Chanel perfume was so expensive, $300 to $400. It's double that now. Paris Edinburgh is the recent best masculine Chanel. Silver stem is a gem. It is. Silver stem is gold. Chanel trying to do Bleu de Chanel Elixir without calling it Elixir. You think that's what the Les exclusive is? I wonder if Dior is going to do a Privé version of Sauvage. Is on all Facebook perfume pages. I haven't been on social media in a while, so I've not seen this anywhere. I've not seen it on Facebook or Instagram, or I've not seen the Bleu exclusive. Any fans of Queer d'Ange? Yes, lots of fans here of Queer d'Ange. I love Queer d'Ange and Violet Volinka. I almost went with Silver Stem, but switched to Eau Noir. What should I wear for the Super Bowl? What should I wear for the Super Bowl? Best Super Bowl perfume. If Sebastian doesn't like or call a vanilla delicious, then it's surely the end of times. A big vanilla lover, eh? Whose painting is that in the back with the tits out? That's Anna Panunto's painting. She is the artist behind those. Add 20 plus votes to the Chiefs for the ref's contribution. 20 plus or 20%? I think 20% would be better. Over under 10. Well, you said 7, now 10. You want me to change it to 10? You guys got to make up your mind. Thank you for answering my question. On one of the bottles, the cap has a white CC logo smugged in one spot. Is this normal? Does this ever happen to Chanel? I looked with a... What? Magnifying glass, thanks. So you have your CC logo smudged. No, I don't remember seeing any smudges on mine. It snowed here, still didn't make it to 6 inches. Ooh. Maybe too cold, Lils. You know, shrinkage is a thing. How many inches do you want? How many inches is enough? It's a boring thing to say, but I just want to see a good game. Yeah, everyone wants to see a good game that isn't decided by officials. We want to see an exciting, close game. That would be the best thing. Unless you're a fan of the winning team and it's an absolute blowout. But that just makes it shit for everybody else. Christy says snow makes me crabby. Tattoo Mitsuko on your back, Eugene. A huge mural. Never. I would never do that. I want as much snow before this season is over. I want to lay in it. If I could sleep in it, I would make angels. Snowy angels. Jonathan says, my team is San Fran, so I don't care, but I'm leaning towards the Eagles. Yeah, I loved the Montana Steve Young era. Jerry Rice. They had a great team. Christy says I would be a horrible person in the north. You never know, Christy. You might enjoy snow. You know, skiing, tobogganing, snowboarding, snowball fights. It's a lot of fun. Taylor wears Santal blush, apparently. Tom Ford Santal blush. Nice perfume. Eloise is here. Good to see Eloise. How are you? Eloise, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who do you got, the Chiefs or the Eagles, or does it not matter? Does your son have a beard like you? My son does not have a beard. Well, actually, my middle son has like a little bit of facial hair, but it's not as thick as mine. I wasn't able to grow a thick beard like this at their age. He's 18 now. My oldest is 20, but no, they're not able to grow a thick beard like this, but neither was I at their age. Like, this took a long time for me to... it grew very patchy when I was quite young. Jonathan says, if I never saw Taylor again in my life, it would be too soon. Yous get along some Sarah, Eugene. Yeah, that'd be a great choice. Do you watch Formula One? I don't, Omar. If I'm being honest, I don't. When did your beard come in? I've already shaved it once. Good day from Brooklyn, New York. What is the best Valentino? Uomo? Sincere? I don't own too many Valentinos. Not too many Valentinos around here. Natalie Portman is stunning. Dior will replace Natalie soon. What's your take on Drakkar? No, it's been so long since I've smelled Drakkar. I drop. Yeah, I don't think I'm even very familiar with Drakkar, to be honest, which is strange, right? Sam says, hello, I love the smell of Shalimar from Guerlain, but is Habit Rouge a mask equivalent? Apparently, like, that's what they call it. But I don't really find it the masculine version of Shalimar. But it is a big vanilla, very citrusy. Yeah, it's got way more citrus than Habit Rouge, than Shalimar. Citrus, woods, powder, vanilla, ambers, florals. No, it's not as ambery as Shalimar. The leather is much cleaner. Too old is not a bad thing, but she doesn't fit the demographic for the target audience. Are you talking about Taylor? I mean, it seems like she's doing a great job. She's filling every venue around the world. Nice hairpiece. Thank you. This is real, bro. This is not a piece. What makes you think this is a piece? No, when you were able to get a full beard, what age? I don't know, but it was very patchy. Probably in my mid-20s. Like late 20s. Have you tried Voyage? I have a bottle of Voyage. Nice aromatic, like a citrusy aromatic woody thing. Fresh, spicy, warm, spicy. Lots of citrus, lots of woods. Black pepper, vetiver, cedar. Just got Black Afghano, a beautiful dark perfume for the winter. I got hairpiece. Pull it on. Where'd you go? Did you go to Turkey for your hairpiece? I prefer to wear Shalimar while my wife wears Habit Rouge EDP. We got it flipped. What do you guys prefer, Shalimar or Habit Rouge? Oh, pull on it. You want me to, here, look, I'm telling you, it's not a fucking hairpiece, bro. Pull on it. You telling me to pull on it? Here, come pull on it. Pull on it, bro. If you can pull it, you can have it. I'll tell you that. If you can yank it off, it's yours. Pull on. I didn't realize you're asking me to pull on it. Pull on it, prove it. I'll pull on it. I'll give you pull up. You pull on it, fucker. I'm telling you, if I tell you something, it's true. If I had a hairpiece, I would tell you. Can Galen find a daddy in Turkey? I'm sure he can find lots of daddies. Jonathan's off to the pregame. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Soon. Another hour and a half. Glue. All right. How do you want me to convince you, bro? Glue. Yes, you're right. It's glue. I glued it on. How would you like me to convince you? Why am I even responding to this guy? I love both Shalimar and Abirouge. They're both really great. Both are really great. I think personally, I don't know why I'm going to say this. I think I feel a little bit more connected to Shalimar. I feel like Shalimar brings more joy. Fake hair. No, it's not fake. It's not a wig. It's not extensions. It's not, I don't know, what do guys do? Plugs. It's not plugs. Hair glue. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift sounds like a male name. All right, let's check out the poll. So the over-under on Taylor Swift showings is 7. Over 67%. That means we're going to see her 8 times. Or we should say 7 and over. We should have put at like 6.5 or something. 7.5. That's what I should have done. Dushan loves Shalimar and Abirouche. Yeah, as you should. I think everybody should love them both. Hair club for men. Eugene has great hair due to high meat consumption. Does meat help? If so, a little blue and heritage. Yeah. Eugene is a piece of cake. What cake would I be? If you are what you eat, I would be a blueberry cheesecake. Eugene's hair is too masculine for the trolls. Why do you think they're trolling me? I wonder if it's because they have no hair. Where's Blago? Blago's upstairs. He wants to learn the rules to football, but I think it's too complicated. Like, he wants to get into it because he sees it's a spectacle. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, what, how does this game work? Can you explain it to me? And it's tough, you know what I mean? I think it's almost easier for somebody to watch themselves and spend the time watching and trying to figure it out themselves than trying to explain it. I've been asking for more cheesecake for my algorithm. I haven't had cheesecake in a couple weeks, but I mean, whenever we have cheesecake, I try and post it up and share it with you guys. It's his real hair. The hair looks thick because he shampoos once a month. So I shampoo when I feel like I have to. If I feel like it's dirty or oily, I'll shampoo it more often. If it's not, I'll just rinse it in water. Abirouge is the shite from the léger to extrait. I love cheesecake. Yummy, yummy. Have you tried oud maracuja, Maison Crevelli? I have not, RP. I can speak with your parents in my language. I'm sure you could. I'm sure they would understand you. Vitamin E for more hair. All right, so where do we get vitamin E from? What do we need for vitamin E? And meat for good hair. Didn't Trump own a professional football team? Not that I know of. George Bush used to own the Texas Rangers. Did he? I don't think any of them own the football team. Are you Indian? I am not Indian. I am not. But we're at 5 o'clock. We got 45 in the house. What are you guys wearing? What's everybody wearing? I predict Eugene top Dior Privé will be Mitsa. I can't reveal it now. I'm not gonna say yes or no. But tune in, it's gonna be great. Mitsa is damn great. I will say that. What time is kickoff? In an hour and a half. I believe it's at 6:30. It could be like 6:18, some strange time. You know, they do the anthem and the pregame, but I'm imagining 6:30. I kind of want to watch the pregame. $6:30. Kansas City Chiefs were 17-2. Philadelphia Eagles were 17-3. The Chiefs had the bye in the first game of the playoffs. I'm guessing the Eagles. All right, I'm going to take the Eagles. And I'm going to say 23-21 Eagles. That's my prediction. Low scoring game. But I think it will be like a buzzer beater. I don't see this going into like a shootout. But we'll see. What are you? I am... What do you mean, what am I? I am human. Did Trump own the Generals? Who's the Generals? The Generals. I got my hands on Nobile. That shit is amazing, bro. Top 3 colognes I ever tried. What is Nobile? Patchouli Nobile? Tell us, what is Nobile? Persian Mist. We've been waiting for this Dior list. Friday. It's going to come Friday, all right? Friday for sure. If Fev isn't number 1, Bobby will protest. Start your protest, Bobby. It's not even on the list. Work boots, blue jeans, and the pocket tee with Astros hat. What's that? Is that what you're wearing? All the teams I got to buy in the college playoffs did not make it to the second round. Are you betting? No, I'm not betting. I am not a gambler. I am just going to enjoy it. What's your ethnicity? Croatian. What is a Shipra? Please put me out of my misery. So Shipra is a genre that usually contains like specific notes or chords, but it doesn't always have to be like these things. So it's usually a Shipra is something that will have a citrusy top, a patchouli base with oak moss, and I don't know, it could be anything else. It could be oak moss and labdanum, you know what I mean? So something like Mitsuko, let's say, would be a Shipra or Shipra Palatin. So it's the contrast that you're looking for in the perfume. Citrus, patchouli, oak moss, labdanum. Bro, I got 120 mil for 500 and somehow got to steal 60 mil for only $50 on eBay. Gucci no bill. Oh, Gucci no bill. 120 mil for $500. Friday. Turned on says the top 5 Dior will be Friday 2027. Remind me because I might miss it. Remind me. Dior Privy on Valentine's Day. Is Friday Valentine's Day? Oh shit. Is it? The 14th. What is today? God. How do I get through life sometimes? I gotta ask myself. But I like not. Today's the 9th. All right, so 9 plus. Needs floral notes for Shipra. Yeah, sometimes they have floral notes. Pradeep says Taylor doesn't deserve a little bleu. Maybe la petite robe rouge. I think Taylor can get herself whatever she wants, man. She can afford anything. Moose, I think I like it more than Photo and Kuros. Thanks so much for recommending it. So we're glazing Nobile. Is that what's happening here? Friday is Valentine's Day. Sweet. Happy Valentine's to my Valentine, Rich Mitch. We'll spend Valentine's doing what we love most. Yes, the 14th is Friday. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, I am going to go and get ready for the game. Go and get prepared. So I'll end this poll here so it can stay in the stream. But we got 29 votes for the Taylor Swift over under of 7. Most of you guys voted over 7 viewings. Floral says should do best of Valentine's fragrances instead. I can talk to Rich if he's. I have no problem with that. If he's okay with it, but it'd be kind of weird 2 dudes with no Valentines doing a top 10 Valentine's Day list. It's kind of like hiring a fat personal trainer, isn't it? Who's gonna take our advice? You know what I mean? But anyway, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Anyway, guys, have a great day wherever you are. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I hope your team wins, whoever your team is. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great night. Bye. Bye, everyone. Like the stream.